Have a nice day. Today is Saturday, 9th of November 2024. On this day, the world celebrated a unique technological milestone, the Unix Millennium. Unix time, also known as POSIX time or Unix Poch, reached its billionth second at 1 is to 46 is to 40 UTC on September 9, 2001. This day is famous for the death anniversary. 9th September in Indian history is observed as the death anniversary of the following personalities, including the Ananda Kumaraswamy, August 1877, 9 September 1947, an eminent Indian thinker. Starting the newspaper with the world news, including Meta Zuckerberg not liable in lawsuits over social media harm to children. Texas judge blocks Biden's immigration plan for spouses of United States citizens. United States charges Iranian man in plot to kill Donald Trump. BNP rallies in Dhaka demands reform and a new election under interim government. Republicans close in on House control after taking White House and Senate. More than 60 arrested after Israeli soccer fans attacked in Amsterdam. Starting the newspaper analysis with the newspaper The Hindu, briefly, FBI, United States Justice Department investigate mass racist to Texas text sent after Trump won. FBI seal seen on a wall, image for presentational purpose only. Messages were sent to school-aged children and college students, causing significant distress. Several federal and state agencies in the United States are investigating how racist mass texts were sent to black people across the country in the wake of the presidential election this week. The text messages invoking a salary were sent to black men, women, and children, prompting inquiries by the FBI and other law enforcement departments. The anonymously sent messages are reported in several states, including New York, Alabama, California, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Maryland, and Tennessee. The FBI said it has communicated with the Justice Department about the messages, and the Federal Communications Commission said it is investigating alongside a federal and state law enforcement. L.K. Advani turns 97. Prime Minister Modi says he devoted himself to India's development. Veteran BJP leader L.K. Advani turned 97 on Friday, with the Prime Minister Narendra Modi lauding him as one of India's most admired statesmen devoted to the furthering the country's development. Mr. Advani served as the president of Bharatiya Janata Party for the longest period since its inception in 1980. He held the post during 1986 to 90 and 1993 to 98 and 2004 to 5. Veteran BJP leader L.K. Advani, who is as the party's president, crafted its rise to become a central force in national politics, turned 97 on Friday, with the Prime Minister Narendra Modi lauding him as one of India's most admired statesmen devoted to furthering the country's development. Mr. Modi said this year is even more special because Mr. Advani was conferred the Bharat Ratna for his outstanding service to the nation. Mr. Modi and BJP President J.P. Nadda visited Mr. Advani's residence to greet him. Among India's most admired statesmen, he has devoted himself to furthering India's development. He has always been respected for his intellect and his rich insights. I am fortunate to have received his guidance for many years. I pray for his long and healthy life, the Prime Minister said in a post of a platform X. Now, going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper, states that bar bench paid adhered to Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud at special events. New Delhi on November 8, Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud being presented a memento by SCBA President Kapil Sibal, Justice Sanjay Khanna, Attorney General R. Venkata Ramani, and other colleagues at his farewell in New Delhi on Friday. Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud has said that trying to make a difference in the lives of the common man was what made him tick as a judge for the past 24 years. Friday was his last day in a court as he will demit office on the Sunday after a 2-year tenure at the helm of the Indian judiciary. Known for his judgments ranging from the declaring privacy a fundamental right to declare decriminalization homosexuality to Ayodhya title dispute case to scrapping electoral bonds to granting Permanent Commission to Women Officers in the Defense Forces to upholding the scrapping of Article 370. Justice Chandrachud, who leaves the rich legacy of the judicial verdict, said that he was also one of the most trolled judges on the social media platform. The Chief Justice of India was embroiled in a controversy recently for saying that the consulted God before deciding the Ayodhya case and for conducting a Ganesh Puja at his house with the Prime Minister Narendra Modi attendance. Supreme Court override its 1967 verdict that removed illegal Muslim university minority tag. The Supreme Court on Friday overturned its 1967 decision to in the Aziz Basha case. New Delhi, the Supreme Court on Friday by a 4-3 majority overturned its 1967 decision in the Aziz Basha case that denied minority status for the illegal Muslim university. Holding the AMU's status would need to be reassessed based on the principles and direction defined in the President's judgment. Marking a turning point in how institutions with potential minority character could be interpreted. Under the Indian Constitution, the majority opinion authored by Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud on the last working day before the demitting office provided a detailed framework for assessing whether an institution qualifies as minority owned and administered under the Article 31. While adding that AMU's minority status will be examined afresh by a new bench on factors such as its historical context, administrative structure, and the intentions of its founders. In 1967, the Aziz Basha judgment five-judge bench had declared that illegal Muslim university was neither established nor administered by a Muslim minority community, disqualifying it from the minority status under Article 30. The Parliament subsequently amended the AMU Act in the 1981 to recognize AMU's origin within the Muslim community, but at 2006, Allahabad High Court decision invalidated these amendments, leading to a renewed legal debate on AMU's minority character before the 7-judge bench. Now, going towards the economy of the country from the business point of view, China's stimulus bazooka likely to weigh in battered Indian markets. In the third quarter numbers and leading the indicators reflect a recovery in earnings. The scenario can be changed with the FPIs reducing selling and even turning buyers. The recent effect efforts by the People's Bank of China (PBOC) to revive the China economy, including measures like the reduced reserve requirements for banks, lower down payments for the home purchase, and tax incentives for new home buyers, have had a cascading effect on emerging markets, mainly India. United States Fed cuts rates amid unclear outlook, impact on the markets, including India. The Trump presidency is being viewed as being positive for American stocks, good for dollar, but somewhat negative for treasuries with a risky fiscal portfolio. Powell said that Thursday briefly that it was too early to tell how the incoming administration's agenda might impact the United States economy. DeBroy committee charted the railway's path towards the viability and competitiveness, but most recommendations still work in the progress. The DeBroy committee also recommended a major overhaul of IR's accounting system, which was subsequently taken up. Now, going to science and tech, we have staying cool, but with the clean tech global collaboration. Conference of Party 29 must build on a momentum of Conference of Party 28 expanding cooling commitments. Cost satellite internet has a threat to terrestrial networks. SpaceX mounts passionate defense. Satellite internet services Starlink parent SpaceX battleload telcos anxieties on satellite internet encroaching on their market at a contentious discussion by the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India on Friday. Telecom operators and satellite internet operators on Friday, November 8, 2024, engaged in the occasionally contentious discussion on the regulating services like SpaceX, Starlink, and Amazon Kuiper satellite internet as a part of the open house discussion by the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, TRAI. At last, there's a famous quotation said by Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar, whose birth anniversary 14 April 1891 up to 6 December 1956, was an Indian jurist, economist, social reformer, and a political leader. Remember, who headed the committee drafting the Constitution of India from the Constituent Assembly debate, served as the Law and Justice Minister in the first cabinet of Jawaharlal Nehru, and inspired the Dalit Buddhist movement after renouncing Hinduism. B.R. Ambedkar. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar says a very famous quotation. He says that justice has always evoked ideas of equality, of proportion, of compensation. In short, justice is another name of liberty, equality, and fraternity. Okay, thank you.